will the function right here have these things? Well, to answer these, it helps to have a sketch. If you do it without a sketch, you got some good skills. I'm going to do it with a sketch. So let's first look at the function. And so this number right here tells us our a value is negative. If we look at the powers, we notice it's a 5th degree polynomial. So since it's a 5th degree polynomial and the a value is negative, it's going to go down on the right because it's negative, and because it's an odd power, it's going to go up on the left. So it's going to have that characteristic. Next, I know my zeros are right here, so one of my zeros is going to be 0. The next one is what makes this 0 would be 2. And my last one is right here. What makes that 0? Well, that one, let's solve real quick. If we have this equaling 0, we minus 6 over. 2x equals negative 6. You divide by 2, so it looks like we have x equals negative 3. So we also have negative 3. So my zeros are at 0, positive 2, and negative 3. According to this, let's talk about that next for sketching it. Well, on the right side, you're going to be going down, right over here, and on the left side, you're going to be going up. Okay? Because of these squares here, 2 is going to be a bounce, and so is negative 3. So what that means is, at 2, you're going to kind of bounce off, and at negative 3, you're going to bounce off. So let's think about that. At negative 3, we are going to bounce off. So I know it's going to have that little look. And at 2, you're also going to do this bounce off look. And at 0, you're going to go through. So let's kind of think how that looks. It's going to look like that somehow. All right. That would be a quick sketch. Now, because of the 9, yes, I could calculate how high or low these hills or valleys are, but this is good enough sketch. This is all we need to get the basic idea done. Okay, so use this graph to answer. So, a relative minimum on 0 to 2. So this is interval 0 to 2. Is there a relative minimum down here? Well, yes, there is. Right there is a relative minimum, and that is in that interval. So we would say yes. There is a relative minimum somewhere in that interval, and that's my picture for it, because again, this is a sketch. Is there a relative maximum of negative 3 to negative 1? So negative 3 to negative 1, is there a relative maximum? Wait, there it is, right there. Yes, there is, in that interval somewhere. Mine specifically right there, but yes, we just noticed there is a relative max in that interval. Last one. Is there a relative minimum on x is greater than 2? So if this is 2, x is greater than 2 is out here. And is there a minimum? Well, no, because it's just going to go down, 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 down forever. So this one would be a no. There is no minimum. Now to recap what we do on these kind of problems is we first want to sketch it. We then want to look at the interval and see where we're looking for. Like, is it in here, is it looking out here, where is it talking about? And then we look to see what it says. If it says a relative minimum, we're looking for like this down here. A relative max looks like that. So just look carefully at the intervals, look at the graph, it really can help.